Hello everybody, welcome back to Mindful and Mellow. Today we will use the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. We'll do just an intuitive general reading for the week ahead. So it would be for the week of May 18th. We'll see what comes up. As always, if there's any perceived nudity in the cards, in the illustrations, I will cover those up so that they don't get held up in posting to social media. So the algorithms identify that as suspicious and prevents the upload, so... All right, let's see what comes up. First card, we have the Two of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands. Two knights next to each other, perceived nudity in the Lovers card. Let's see if I can cover that up. Okay, the Lovers card, we'll put that right there. Gemini cards, so we are coming into the Gemini season. Next, we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Five of Wands, and I'm going to put one over the top, and that is the Devil card, the Devil. Okay. All right, so, interesting. All right, so a couple of things here. So first things first, the first two cards here, the Two of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. These are both great cards. However, they're non-moving cards. So it's kind of like this is pondering, thinking something. You're pondering or thinking something, but you're not taking any action. This could be a call to take action, okay? So, you kind of got the whole world in your hands with this Two of Wands. Look this like crystal ball, but maybe you're just not taking action because you don't really know where to begin or where to start. But I think this is saying, you just got to start moving. The Knight of Pentacles, he's the only knight in the deck that isn't moving. So this is maybe a call to action, just to take some sort of action, take that step forward, whatever that might be in, whether it might be in like a project, side business, something at work. Sometimes you just need to start something just to get it rolling. Get that ball rolling is kind of like what I'm hearing. The twos are also about a decision. So this could be like taking that decision to make a first step and be like, okay, this is something I want to explore a little bit further. Just, do whatever you can do to get something started. And maybe not put it in, like, if it's going to be like it just takes a little bit of effort, but there's no like monetary, cost or something, then it's kind of like, well, why not? Why not do this? Evaluate like, hey, what's, what is the output I need to be thinking about here? So if it's just purely like taking some sort of action, you might be called to do that. Because I'm getting like with the devil hanging over it, the devil could be about like temptations. It can be about some impure thoughts. It can be, just kind of being restrained or held back too. Okay. Or, kind of like focusing more on the negative. This could be, almost like that, the bad child that sits on your shoulder and telling you to do something the opposite. It might be like, yeah, no, go out, go with your friends, go drink and go do whatever. It's kind of like what I'm getting with the devil card here. But the devil card can also be kind of like, just kind of like restrained is what I'm getting, and like held back. So if you feel like you've been held back, you need to just take some actions to move forward. See, the Knight of Wands, he is moving forward, okay? So he is, he's got that passion, and maybe this is the direction in which you're going, right? You need to be less of the Knight of Pentacles, more of the Knight of Wands is what I'm getting. So, sometimes he's got this passion, he's got this energy and enthusiasm, and he's charging forward. He's moving forward fast. I'm like, he's sometimes he moves too quickly, but he's at least moving forward. So I definitely feel like maybe a transition. Maybe this is a transitory week, if you will, like a period of time when we start moving forward on something, and it brings us great fulfillment, right? And the reason I say great fulfillment is like this Lover's card. Now this could be some sort of relationship or something. But the Lover's card, which is a Gemini card, okay, and we're coming into Gemini season, is just about like an amazing, strong connection. And it could be you and your higher self, and it can also be you and somebody else. So it could be a wonderful connection romantically, but can also be like more like a platonic or a business-related relationship too. And, the Ace of Wands, I do feel like any inaction you've had, like these two cards are like, hey, there's something that's hot. So you might be presented with something, you might have this idea, and maybe you're holding off on that, but I do feel like if you move forward with it, like you will really kind of get engaged and really kind of get into it. So whatever it is, I do feel like you'll be very involved and get into it and really enjoy whatever this is, okay? The Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning. It's a brand new beginning, like with a passion, some sort of passion project, or something that really kind of lights you up and excites you, okay? So, this hand is coming out from the clouds, and it's grasping this wand, okay? This tree branch really is what it is. So this is kind of like taking the bull by the horns is the phrase that just came to my mind. So this might be taking that bull by the horns and just running with it. So take something. If there's something that's presented to you, don't be so indecisive. Definitely just take it and just try something this week. That's what I'm definitely getting. The Five of Wands is about change. Fives are about change. So what I'm getting with this is there's definitely a significant change. And I'm representing between these two inactive cards and these two action cards. And then this. So I do feel like there's definitely a change. Plus the Lovers and the Devil card are almost like pure opposites, okay? This is like the little angel sitting in your shoulder telling you all the wonderful things you should be doing and, kind of affirming, doing the right thing. The Devil card is kind of like the other, is actually like the devil sitting on your other shoulder. So it also kind of represents like a decision, like I said, bringing it back to the Two of Wands. So I do feel like this could be like a transitory week. Maybe you've got something, that will be presented to you, or maybe this has been kind of like waiting in the wings is the term that just came to me too. So it'd be interesting to kind of see what that is for you. So, I'd love to drop any ideas or any thoughts in the comments section. I'd love to see that. I'm going to use the Robin Wood Tarot deck just to pull an overall outcome. So we're going to ask about the overall outcome. I'm going to shuffle the cards off away from the camera just because I don't want to send the cards flying, or more importantly, send the Splenda packet flying. Let's see what comes up here. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and we have the Justice card. Okay, so Justice could be like a decision, almost like something working in your favor. This could be a decision, or just simply and this could be your decision. This could be you making the decision. It doesn't have to be like a legal decision. This could be like getting the information and making the decision to move forward with something. So you might get some more information on whatever this is that encourages you to stop waiting and move forward with that, okay? And the Knight of Cups. So now we've kind of got three knights on the table here. So, which is pretty significant. We don't have the Knight of Swords, but we've got the Cups, the Pentacles, and the Wands. So the Knight of the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, those are actions. Those ones are moving forward. They are progressing forward. So I definitely feel like we're moving in that direction. It's kind of reaffirming that this is the direction in which you're going. It's almost like tipping the scale, right? I just got the vision in my mind. It was like a scale, which actually is the same thing that she's got holding on right here. So I'm definitely feeling like something is tipping the scale from inaction to action, and that's like the boat is getting heavier on this side, okay? So if we think of that like that. So, interesting reading. I don't really know. It's very different to me. It's very strong and action versus inaction kind of decisions, that kind of thing, and moving something forward. Moving the needle is another term that just came to my mind. So I'm not sure what that could be, but anyway, I'd love to hear more about it. So with that, I would leave you, and thank you for being here, and have a wonderful week.